Testing. Let's reload that. That was a little bit, a little too delayed. That's better. Anyway, welcome to episode 24. This will probably be a shorter episode because it's late at night. But the episode I was just on went past the time limit for YouTube, so it probably got cut off. But I looked at it where it would cut off, and I know where we were at. So anyway, welcome to episode 24 of Beauty Magazine and Chambers Publishing present Granville, a Styled HairStory, a story of some small-town stylists and such that get together over the course of years to create a hairstyling consultation book that's kind of like a family album of the people of their town. That is real people that have gone to salons, gotten makeovers, gotten certain styles, contributed to the book. But it also is a technical manual too to help tell a stylist how to get a certain look. It's going to have the back views. It's going to have things about what's a pain in the butt with that style. At least that's my intention. If I can keep this thing going long enough to do it, I keep running into issues with the sessions breaking and all that. So I might at some point have to start on a different site, but anyway, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna really quick put this stuff in here. Alright, and then let's hide that. And so, as I had left off, I looked at YouTube, and apparently the part where it cut off was when I had said, I got through talking about what Katie's going to have happen, and then I said, okay, now we're at the part where Heather is alone right before Carol shows up. So, if you've been watching, then you know what happens with that. If you haven't, well, that's okay. We're gonna move on from that. So, because I might do some writing and I might not, and I don't know what I'm gonna get done, but it is late at night. I don't know. I might also decide to just delete this episode if I don't have anything to do. So yeah, there. What the hell are you driving? Why are you driving in the middle of the damn night? How long has this been going? Only an hour and a half, huh? Oh boy. Sorry. anybody's watching. I don't have any credits at the moment for making any images. So I don't know what I want to do. I want to write, but the problem is this stupid thing frustrates me so much. Spent all day trying to get a plaza made and all that, and you know, just stinking thing just argues with me, and you know, no matter what I tell it, it messes it up. You know, it don't know its right from its left half the time. It doesn't know east from west. Even when you show it an image with a freaking like compass saying, look, the top is north, the thing is east, you know, and it's like, how do you not get it? You know, I told you that road goes east of that thing, and you're still saying it backwards. So, anyway, I'm gonna put some more credits on my Cash App. Alright, well, I'm going to add some credits, so I'm going to put this up while I do it. I mean, I don't know if anybody's watching or not. It says nobody is, but in any case, I got to get some credits, and you don't need to be seeing what I got to do that, so... There will be noises when the thing goes through, and my 2 notifications will go do do do, you know, and well, I'm gonna be doing it again, so it's gonna do it again, and then it'll happen 2 more times after that because I'm gonna get some more. I really would like to get a full video of that. No, I don't want a full video, but I just, it'd be nice to have a slideshow or something. Don't tell me what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I said, but that don't mean I'm always going to stick to that. So anyway, what's going on there? Oh, live in Folkestone. Alright. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but I wanted to write, and then the stupid episode ended, and I lost my train of thought. But anyway. So Miss Dolores is there. She's wanting her hair done for her usual way to get it done, but it's earlier in the week, so she's gonna have to get a little bit extra hairspray. You know, maybe she usually comes on Saturday, but because of the time of the graduation, she can't come. And wanted to get in. You know, maybe there's some reasons why she can't. Maybe her grandson is graduating in a different town. I don't know. But, anyway. Gosh. Um, um, I think this was the one that was good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 stations. Now there's 2 shampoo bowls with some back bar stuff. I added the door because we need a door to go to the back room. Otherwise, this is going to be a very cluttered salon. Even though she keeps it clean, she needs to have a little office and possibly a restroom back there. So this door probably leads to like, a restroom on one side and a little office area on the other. Probably restroom over here and a little office over here or whatever. She's got to have some sort of storage, you know. Um, Especially for a salon this size, she's going to need some. Now, I was trying to have them add like the little teal carts somewhere, but she probably pulls those out of the back room at some point. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to keep spending money just to have a couple of teal carts sitting out here. We at least had them in the image for Dolores. Um, I can save the images. If I save the images, then I can. Those are not the right rollers. Oh, I'm sorry. God damn it. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. I do it every time. You know, I get distracted. You guys were watching a damn big Be Right Back screen. I'm sorry. I'm trying to upload these pictures to the thing. I got this. The new version of the back of the salon. There's 3 stations, not just one. There's a door back here. There's 2 shampoo backwash chairs. 1998 style. Just 2 chairs. She doesn't need more than that. It's very rare that there's going to be more than 2 people in a hood dryer chair. I mean, I bet you if needed, she's got a portable one back there she could pull out and somebody could sit somewhere else. You know. Set it up on one of the trolley tables or whatever. No, we're not doing it that way. We're uploading. So anyway, that's what I was talking about. I duplicated this in order to get this stuff, and so there's tools out that don't need to be out. I don't have a clean version. I wasn't even thinking about that, but I just got to remember that if I make something I like, I need to download it so that I can upload it. Otherwise, I can't get it in the thing. I love these mirrors, though. I'm so glad I was able to figure out how to save these mirrors, these ornate mirrors, as I've learned. They're ornate. Definitely looks nice and clean, like Heather would have. How I wished I could have had mine. You know, it just has a certain charm to it. It's like there's a lot of teal, there's a lot of white, but it's not overly teal. It's nice. I like it. Compared to what it came from, where there was a lot of green back here, or teal, and it was all dark back here. Um, eh. Yeah. No, I don't need to say that. Because she's going to update it anyway. When Lily takes over, she's going to at least, like, refresh the tile and get new tile because the old tile will have been scratched up and worn and such. So, it just, you know. You know, I like our little cozy salon. I mean, originally I had the big window and all that and trying to have a big room, but, you know. For starters, we don't have the mat under the chair, and I forgot to have that added, so. That is cool. Yeah, I like that. Ah. So, because I'm already trying to redo the... Carol would have to bring this up later on. Probably after offering to have Dave. Okay, this is different. Um, where do we have the... Okay, that's right. Where's the stuff about the bob? Or is that not added to this one yet? I think I would rather she asks this stuff. She might ask it on camera, but I definitely want this asked before she puts the capes on and any of that stuff, because it's just not right. You don't put the noose around somebody's neck and then start asking them questions if they're nervous. You know, you don't want that. Even when the cape is not too tight, you don't want it to be too tight. It'll feel tighter around a nervous person's neck. And you don't want all them tools hanging out. Okay. Okay, so as they're walking toward the styling chair, Heather says, I've got to get that door fixed. Um, I'll have Dave come by and look at it for you. All right. I need to... Carol mentions the new tile. but it is there, so it's reminding me. I mean, because technically I am remodeling the salon. She got new carts. She had gotten some new carts. Maybe she just got the mirrors. You know, she may have just bought the mirrors. You know, it's not needed to go into all the details. Maybe that white door was teal before, and she decided to make it white. Um, so yeah. Um, it's a little bit of writing, a little bit of talking, a little bit of something. A little bit of soul, yeah. A little bit of soul. Okay. I do like that. That was, I mean, I wouldn't have noticed it right away. I mean, because, I mean, unless you're comparing this, I'm just glad it's this and not the stupid black and white one anymore. You know, I was like, okay, well now I'd want to have her reading the actual June issue. Now that I've made the cover for it. You know, but I don't want to change this again because then it would put the chair back, and I like the fact that Carol goes and gets the chair and puts it back. So anyway, yeah. Are you gonna get up and go get coffee, or are you gonna fall asleep? I don't know. I mean, you're about an hour into this, and then you just now finally realize you had this stupid thing up. All right, I'm gonna get up and go get coffee real quick and see if I'm wanting to try to continue this. I'm off today, so that's why I'm. Otherwise, I'd have been I'd have been in bed already, or at least I'd be going. It would help if you took the coffee cup. It usually does. You know, you're right. If I'm staying up a little bit here, I'm gonna be crunching my Cheerios, so that's a thing. All right, let's see what we got to do here. All right. So what would Katie, what would her big event be? I'm getting a little tired of doing graduations. Maybe she's getting a new job. You know, maybe since she's graduating, she's wanting to get a job. If she, I don't know if she's going to college or not, but you know. So I don't know, I just wonder what Carol does for a living as far as the office. Because they came up with that for the banter, and yeah. I could have sworn there was one where she said something about wanting to quit, but it might have been in a video. Now, I'm not sure if he's the top of the class or not. That's, you know. I mean, you know, they just love throwing that in there, but. Oh yeah, we had a different lady in the chair when Martha showed up. It's not the same kind of chair. This is not this is no longer canon. Because it's now Monday. Got a previous beauty school after the hurricane damaged it by knocking out the windows behind here and stuff getting in here. And then about 10 years later, whenever it was, Ruby came back to town and saw what had happened to the school. And she decided to rescue it. I think this is the one where we might have been arguing about the no, that's we can't be doing that. Showed that. I must have pasted something too big or something. I don't know. Or the fact that I talked about that. I don't know. I have no clue. Or this mentioning that they're younger and they're no longer that young. Problem is there's too much stuff on here that I need to change without just giving that to another session. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I wanted to do some stuff for the book, but this one's broken, and I haven't started another one yet. I'm sorry if this is boring. Well, you're only boring yourself for the moment, according to that. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna look one more time. I'm gonna look one more time, and let me see. No, all right. So it's only been an hour and a half, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed so I can get up early enough. I'm not gonna be able to stay up as late tonight because I work at 9 on Friday. Usually I work at 12:30 on a Friday, but this week I'm working at 9, so I'm not gonna. not gonna be able to stay up as late as I want tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed and try to get up early enough to have a nice long stream today. So, um, so that's gonna be it for this short episode after the really long one. Um, Hopefully, when I come back on here a little later, I'll have some ideas um, or something. Anyway, thank you to those who watched the previous stream. Thank you to anybody watching this one, whether it's now in the future or in the future. Hope everybody has a good night and a good day. Um, Hope to see y'all in the next one you're able to make it to. Until then, wishing you no tangles and keep shining and bye 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 for now.